Hello and welcome to another match of the Pokemon Crystal Randomizer Cinco Bingo Tournament Summer 2021. My name is Halcray. I'm one of the organizers of the event, and today I'm joined by...
And I'm Wingage. I'm here to do some co-commentary with Hal.
Yes, we actually have the final match of Group F. This will actually determine the #1 seed of this group. And, the other person will be the second seed, and then I think you already have a third seed picked out as well. But the seeding difference between first and second is actually pretty massive. It depends on who you end up playing in the first round, after all. So definitely want to have an easier match in the first round. That's what these guys are going to try to earn in their case. Both the races are ready. I'm going to go ahead and let them get started. What do you think about the card so far, Wing?
Let's see, the card. The card overall, 90 Pokemon seen and 25 Pokemon owned seems like it's going to be a longer seed, seeing as those are in prime positions on Road to Call 4 and Call 2. Overall, looks like a lot of fights as well, so hopefully we can get the information we need for some of the other goals, but nothing speaks too crazy about this one.
Yeah, I think the craziest part is honestly just the fight goal right in the middle that requires you to have done the shiny events, which isn't too bad, but that is quite a ways into the game to get a middle goal. Alright, so they're off. And yeah, like I said, I think middle goal being free helps because it does take a while to get there and do those fights, since that's 7 individual trainers that can have any number of Pokemon. It's good to have it guaranteed though, because it could be something like Berry Just Elixir where you're not even certain that's going to show up in the ROM. They're setting Friday here actually for 2 things. 1, Poison Barb, and 2, defeat a Lapras. Both of those are goals that are most commonly obtained on Friday. You can get both of them on other days if you luck into them, if the trainer happens to have Lapras, or if you happen to find Poison Barb on the ground, but typically you get Poison Barb through Frida Friday on Route 32, and the Lapras in Union Cave that appears only on Fridays. And they're both picking Grass Toys, unfortunately, Meganium here. I would have picked something else just to not have a Meganium owned in my Pokedex, but each their own.
I mean, I think it's just a vehicle to
It's a vehicle.
It's just a vehicle. Ooh, Dodrio on Snorm screen right now, and that's actually would be useful to catch at some point for 4 Pokemon sharing its type.
Are you watching Snorm's stream actually?
Here, I'll switch to Randomizer. You're right.
I was like, we have a stream on Discord you can watch. That's the preferred one. I was like, I don't see a Dodrio. Okay, there's the Dodrio. Okay. Yeah, Dodrio's definitely, I think, one of the best mains for Bingo. It hits really hard, it's really fast. It's not super frail, honestly. It's got like 60s in its defenses, which isn't horrible. But yeah, we just gotta wait and see if it'll show up when Storms actually has a means to catch it. Okay, wait, never mind, I shouldn't minimize the bingo card, not spoil myself. Currently, the racers have no goals. That Smog hits like a truck. Just because we're so early in the game, and Scissor's attack is nothing to laugh at, really. Alright, so ysta, wow, he has Protected Door. I totally didn't spoil that for myself 20 seconds ago. I suppose that Scizor must have used Protect on him, and we missed it, or something like that. I trust that it has it, though. So, I think the optimal play might have been, in terms of picking a starter, maybe choosing the one to the left of Rhyhorn, and then fighting Rival 4 to get the Rhydon info.
I mean, that is probably the correct play. However, that's assuming you're not gonna find Rhydon or anywhere else.
Yeah, kind of a late evolution, and if you don't have info on it, it could be really bad. If you are in our Discord, not any, yeah, it's basically just get 5 bingos, overlap is allowed, and yeah, just mark the done button in your bag once we're done. Scizor is a very, very scary main, honestly. Because similar to Fortress, it does have that glaring 4 times weakness to fire.
Yeah, no, I personally dislike running Scizor or any quad weak Pokemon. The exception being Dragonite, but even then.
Yeah, Dragonite's power makes up for how, you know, owned it can get by Ice-type moves. Yeah, stuff like like Scizor, you know, Moltres, Ho-Oh. You know, they can be very, very dangerous to run. Especially those 2 things I just mentioned, Moltres and Ho-Oh. Because I'm pretty sure the way the game is coded and the way trainers, Pokemon DBs are assigned, every Pokemon that has Hidden Power will use Hidden Power Rock, or a very hefty percentage of them would have Hidden Power Rock.
Yeah, that is just a flaw of the game that you just have to work around. So Ysta just got the Nidoran female, hopefully calling it a Snorms, or calling his rival Snorms. But got the Nidoran female, it's gonna make a Nidoqueen eventually, and Snorms caught his Dodrio.
Oh, that's Vice Grip. Okay, it's good enough. And Swift.
It's only got 3.
Currently. It does have 3 normal type moves.
Teach it Fly, and boom. That's Call 5, Row 5.
Yeah. Yeah, I do currently fear for Snorms if a Ghost type rears its... Oh, Electabuzz could be something, though. Yeah, definitely worth checking. Electabuzz is female.
With Flamethrower. Okay, I already like it.
So, there is actually a difference between genders in Generation 2. Basically, the attack stat determines the Pokemon's gender, whereas the upper half of, or the upper section of attack DVs belong to males, and the lower section of attack DVs belong to females. So, males will always have a higher attack stat than females, unless the Pokemon is like 100% female rate.
And yeah, 100% female, 100% male. So, Jenks, Meltank, Tauros, you can't determine that. You can't use that trick to determine if it's good. Oh, and there's Rhydon.
Right. Forget about what I just said.
So the optimal play is just find... Oh, another Rhydon! Optimal play, just find Rhydon.
Snorms realizing he doesn't really have a way to weaken this. Doesn't matter though, it just gets right in. Oh, never mind what I said. So you said Ysta has already caught a Nidoran. He's gonna evolve into a Nidoqueen eventually, right?
I believe that's the plan. I mean, he has the Nidoran female, and he has the option to do that.
As long as he can find a Pokemon to trade, he has Red 3. Now, Ysta coming back to the Pokemon Center, I think he might have had a very dangerous encounter with that Rhydon.
Yeah, that Rhydon showed him the business.
Honestly, if I'm in Storm's position, I would honestly run that Electabuzz over this Dodrio. Just because 1, the Dodrio is female and the attacks aren't going to hit as hard, and 2, it's Ghost Walled, and 3, Electabuzz is also female, but it does have a special move, which is irrelevant to attack set.
I do agree with you, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, that's very close to being something to trade, but it could be a main, honestly. He's gonna kill it. He overestimated or underestimated how much Fury Attack was gonna do.
So one thing the runners are going to be probably looking for a lot are Pokemon with good moves on their own, because they can't really use the TMs like they do in a normal game if they want to get 20 different TMs.
Wingage, please tell me Weiss is not trying to run right on.
I'll tell you that. I don't know if that's true or not.
He won that fight with Rhydon. I hope that was just a means to an end. I believe he may have had issues killing that Parasect with the Scizor, and switched out to the Rhydon for that reason, because the Rhydon had Fire Blast.
Yeah, at this low level, stats don't really matter too much. Since they're all kind of like jumbled, roughly the same levels. But by level 7, 8, maybe even 10, then their tight matchups and their stats really come to shine.
Yeah, especially like look at this scenario right now. It storms the screen. 20 levels from now, this fight's not going to go this way. But just because the level differential, oh, that's so bad. Yeah, Storm's going to reset that because he wants the experience on Dodrio. But yeah, just perfectly illustrating your point. 20, like a level 20 unknown versus level 20 Dodrio. This fight goes completely the other way. I think Weiss is trying to catch this Typhlosion. Or is it on the training? I'm confused.
I think he's just trying to get levels because he knows he's got decent experience.
Oh, okay, that was a wild.
Yeah, a lot of the experience is actually based on their base stats, and so a fully evolved Pokemon will give you a lot more experience than your average run-of-the-mill Caterpie.
Yeah, only more than the average Caterpie. Those exceptional Caterpies, though, they run the business here.
Hey.
Oh, and there's a Lapras, so I don't even have to do that later. So our goal, defeat a Lapras, literally means just that, just defeat a Lapras. So this perfectly counts for that goal.
Throwing out Electabuzz.
Wait, did that Lapras have Aurora Beam and Ice Beam?
Yes, it did.
Oh,
Unknown Jump Kicks destroys Rhydon.
Well, yeah, Rhydon's not living Ice Beam Lapras. He's gonna have to heal Dodrio and hope for the best. Was the Dodrio faster? It better be. It absolutely better be.
I'm pretty sure it is faster, but it's the fact that it's a two-shot.
Yeah, at least it didn't use Ice Beam, so it's fine. I'm not sure if Ice Beam would have killed, but it definitely would have hurt a lot more. Horn Attack's arguably an upgrade to Vice Grip, but it's definitely an upgrade to Fury Attack.
If he taught over Reflect, he'd have four... He'd still be Ghost Walled, but he'd have four moves of the same type.
Yeah, that's quite a flex here in the early game, honestly. Nobody gets that goal this early. He'd be a trendsetter.
He knows it's free. He has Strength, Cut, Fly. He has options.
That's almost as big of a flex as marking shiny Pokemon early. Okay. So, I still having trouble with the Sunkern. Okay, well it's done for. Thank goodness.
This was a slog of a gym. This was difficult with the mains that we have chosen here.
Yeah, Sun 4 was powerful. Now they're moving on, and they do have actually new access to mains of their caliber. On Route 32, if you go into the Pokemon Center there is a man that will give you an old rod. And the old rod is able to fish up encounters of level 10. So, that's pretty equivalent to what they have already. It's perfectly viable for a main switch if the Pokemon is just genuinely better. We'll have to see what they decide to do. Maybe Snorms is comfortable with this Dodrio, maybe he's not. Like I said, we'll just have to wait to see what he decides.
Yeah, no, if I was in Snorm's position, it's like, Dodrio's not bad, but I definitely take a peek. He knows he's a little bit ahead because he marked defeat Lapras first. And yeah, so I'd definitely take a peek. You have different
with how Ghostwalled and Rockwalled he is, because you know he was able to use the other Pokemon to get him out of the situations with Rock type Pokemon and other things. But going forward, he's not going to have that luxury as the Dodrio starts to pull away in levels.
True enough. Also, if I was Snorms, I'd be wanting to keep Dodrio as my 4 moves the same type Pokemon, right? So even if he does get a fighting move available, it's not... Okay, he just bypasses Old Rod completely, so he doesn't care.
He might be banking on the TM in here being good.
Yeah. I mean, he can just catch another Dodrio, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know. You can pretty much turn any normal flying type or normal type into a 4 move sharing its type poke. Especially if you give the Sweet Scent TM, which definitely probably would. So any old Hoot or something could get cut, strength, Sweet Scent fly.
True enough. Let's see if Ysta... Nope, Ysta doesn't care for the Old Rod either. So they're comfortable with their mains of choice.
Slowpoke Tail is a lot of money early on. Sells for $4,900. That's enough for a lot of super potions and a full replenishing of your revives, for sure. Pretty much, Link Shot. You would the best thing to do is just get a normal flying type and teach it those moves, or maybe not Headbutt, but you can teach it Sweet Scent since you want to teach something Sweet Scent anyway. For looking for slots for things you're trying to find for the card.
Yep. Exactly. Especially this one, you want to save your TMs, 20 different TMs. Like, you can rebuy Headbutt, but why waste the money?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, putting Headbutt on this Dodrio would be like just pouring fire on gasoline at this point. You know, or pouring gasoline on fire. Because he already has 3 very capable moves, and it doesn't add a whole lot. Yeah, for sure. You know, if the Dodrio didn't have any normal moves, we may have seen Snorms go out of his way for Headbutt to give to the Dodrio, but with 3 normal moves, it's perfectly fine to go on without it. Yeah, I don't think we've seen any info, honestly, this point in the run.
Nothing.
Nothing
crazy.
Kangaskhan might wipe Snorms, actually. That's Thunder Punch.
Don't worry, Grastoise is here to save the day.
For now, like this is what I had mentioned earlier. Is because it is so
The sacrificial Grastoise, let's go!
Oh, they gotta get out of there, and he skipped the level bar, which was cool. He's like, "Where's your Grastoise now?"
You love to see the self-destruct, stab self-destruct. So that had what, like 300 power?
And something silly like that, for sure.
Yeah, self-destruct's 200 power.
It also halves your opponent's defenses when you use it. That's Body Slam! That's the best normal move in the game.
He's still holding on to Reflect to hide the fact that he has... So, he had 3 normal moves, and then he taught over 2 of those for more normal moves.
He really doesn't want to mark that goal.
Nope.
That's effort. That's a mouse move and a click. No thank you.
Ooh, wait, let's see if we see self-destructing Kangaskhan.
Yeah, Body Slam is like you know, pound for pound, the best normal move you can use that has perfect accuracy. You know, even better than Strength, because Strength only goes up to 80 power, but Body Slam is 85.
Yeah, Body Slam is god tier. It also has the chance of paralyzing, so
About
added bonus.
30%, I believe.
Yep, 30%.
I didn't realize this before, but how many flying types do each of our players have? I know, obviously, Storms has Dodrio. I don't know how many ysta has.
How many he has? I don't think he has any more than just. Actually, he didn't get the Dodrio, so I don't know. Does ysta even have any?
Yeah, I'm not sure he does, but you know, at this point in the run, it's definitely not a big deal. It might be something you want to kind of keep an eye out for if it does become big. You know, like if that TM shows up and then they get Mantan's Skarmory info. For right now, it's not really a huge concern.
It's not crazy at all. Yeah, so Mantine Skarmory is on the card with 6 different flying on the same row, even. And ysta did see, well, now he sees Pidgeot, which is one of those normal flying for the Pokemon with 4 moves sharing the same type.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy to me at this point that Snorms has not been punished for running this moveset.
I am waiting for Gengar with Thunder Punch.
it's happening at some point, you know it is. Nobody gets far in these runs without coverage. You know, having no way to hit a certain thing with that certain thing showing up. It'll be on Rival 2, it always is. There's a 30% chance for the paralysis coming in. That cross shot might have hurt a little bit, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, stab fighting on a neutral, it would, and with a high crit rate, like it would be pretty solid of a move.
Yeah, but getting through Bugsy, no problem. How did Storms get past that Graveler? I missed that. He just brute forced his way through there with Body Slam. Like, I'm fairly certain Storms went left win. Yo, that's self-destruct. You can teach that. Stab.
Stab, self-destruct for the 4 types, 4 moves sharing the same type. Bunch of bugs on Bugsy. This isn't randomized at all.
Jump Bluff is also a flying type. You know, typically with the goal, you're not really keeping track of info you see for flying types, because ideally, well, it depends. Usually people just catch them as they see them. And then if they need like 1 or 2 more, they may dex them, but it's not something you're normally keeping track of. Like, he's not writing this down anywhere. He shouldn't. Normally it's just not that hard. Oh, Ysta had trouble with Bugsy, so he's gonna go fight Benny.
I mean, this isn't a bad call. Benny has 4 Pokemon, easy to kill, so he's going to get a bunch of info as well. Or 3 Pokemon, my bad.
Wonder what happened to him, I missed it. No, stop using Smog. This doesn't... Why did it... Okay, it was a crit. I was like, why did it do that much? I think Weiss is probably gonna have to heal after this. Oh yeah, we know the Heracross has Cross Chop, but it must have had something special.
It has Sacred Fire. I look back.
Well, he just walked into this fight paralyzed and half health. What is he doing? That's not gonna solve anything. Sure, he can't get burned, but, you know, what good is not having a burn mean if your status is FNT?
He has faith in the Scizor. Oh no.
Do you have faith in the Scizor any longer?
He has faith in the Nidoran. No, I think he's wiping as
he has faith in the Meganium.
I think he's actually just wiping to
heal.
heal faster?
I mean, that must be what the plan is. I did, something interesting to note, Snorms actually did go get that Headbutt TM. Now that you bring up 20 TMs, that is a great reason to go get it, because that is just another TM you can have towards that goal, and it's in the corner. Corner goals are very, very important. You know, because as opposed to a normal column or row, it's good for, well, the absolute diagonal goal, corner, is good for 3 bingos.
3 potential bingos, correct. And we, at this point in the game, we don't have any info on Mankey Meowth or Arbok Sandslash. And 25 Pokemon owned is slow.
Well, we didn't, you know, speaking of the viability of corner goals, Column 5 is something that Ysta can currently do. Pretty easily, actually.
Yeah, but no, I have full faith in that. Ysta's behind a little bit in progress, but he has the option set up for Nidoqueen, which I don't think Snorms has info on.
Oh, Ysta's doing a very good stall of Sacred Fire using Detect.
Okay, I like that.
This should be the last one he's about to detect. Actually, he may be out now. Yeah, I think he's out. That cross chop still hurts. And it's gonna crit at some point. It's unavoidable.
It is a high crit move. This is see, this is the danger of running a Scizor or anything with a 4 times weakness.
Oh, trust me, I know. That's my life.
Valkyrie, the man who likes to run Fortress.
Okay, it's down. We're good. Now, I don't think there's anything else on Rival. Oh, he's teaching Karate for Fury Attack. That's huge. Venomoth. He's very walled on Venomoth. But he's just unwalled himself with Fury Attack. Let's go. Oh, the curse is not helping. Yeah, he got Fire Blast from the department store. It was one of the TMs sold on the 5th floor. I saw at the corner of my eye he bought a TM that said may cause a burn. I believe that's what it was.
He needed something to unwall himself from fire. Unwall himself from Ghost.
And it also unwalls him from Steel, which is good. Yeah, at this point, Snorms has quite a commanding lead. Almost a full gym ahead. But I think there's still potential for ysta to come back and, you know, catch up. Especially given that ysta has that protect, detect, endure goal. That's not a goal they have any consistent way to get. You have to kind of look into something with it or find a TM for it. Which Snorms may not want to teach a TM for it because there's 20 different TMs on the card. So if it does show up in the form of a TM, that's more work he's got to do. And I'm offended Smog is hitting this hard.
It's super effective.
He's frozen!
ysta is having a bad day with this scissor.
This is what we call a normal day with Scizor. It's too slow to get anything done. It's too, like, you know, defensively outclassed to, like, take any hits. You know, it just kind of gets owned, unfortunately. Like, if you have an Everstone for your Scyther, I definitely recommend putting it on. Scyther's just a lot better.
Yeah. Scyther's faster and Scizor is tankier, but unless it comes to special stuff like a fire move, because a small flame will kill it.
Oh, the Dodrio has submission now. I didn't see that. Well, that then wasn't from rock types too, so he's got coverage now. Not great. It's not absolutely not what you want, but it'll work. Yeah, seeing that Snorms has marked 4 trainers in National Park at this point, ysta knows he's behind. So
Yeah.
it doesn't help that he's having this bad luck. Yeah, and Smog's just, on top of not being a good move, it also doesn't hit.
It doesn't hit hard, and when it does hit, you get those extra frames by poisoning your opponent. Like, it's not ideal for a race like this. Although, I don't know if he had another one, but I believe Snorms used a Paralyzed Cure Berry there. The stuff in berries is on the card.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places you can get a Paralyzed Cure Berry, and 2, there's more than 7 kinds of berries you can get just by going around. There's Poison, Paralyze, Burnt, Ice, Mint, Mystery, Miracle, Gold. But nobody wants to go get that one.
I mean, there's option, but...
Oh, and Berry.
Oh, and Basic Berry, yeah.
So, I mean, by making that choice, he has made more work for himself later on. But it could have been worth it based on the amount of time he saved from not being paralyzed any longer.
So Kenya's a Ledian, which gives 1 more flying Pokemon to the 6 flying types.
And there's our TM. You got it. That's massive, actually. That means he can start working on Column 2, if he wants to.
Yeah, Column 2 is free. 25 different Pokemon owned is going to take a while. Oh, and there's Nidoran female on the Sudowoodo, which 1 level and 1 Moonstone, and that's Nidoqueen.
Yeah, that's he doesn't know it yet, but that's horrible for Ysta.
Yeah, that was Weista's edge taken away from him right there.
Yeah, TM04 was literally vanilla. That's where the rollout TM is in the vanilla game.
It's a good pace from Snorms here. 35 minutes kimonos.
Please don't tell me that Ysta has to defeat this ghost with Smog.
He's gonna defeat it with grass. No, he's just gonna reset. He's like, no, not doing it.
I think this is a national park trainer. He's just gonna say no and do this later.
Yeah, no, that's probably the right call. Not very effective Smog. And Smog's already not very effective at anything.
It's quad resisted by Ghastly. No, thank you. He's probably gonna get down here and check the TM and be rewarded for it. Oh, he's gonna fight this trainer. It is faster to take the way with the trainer if you can one-shot the Pokemon.
Eevee is a huge goal. Here's a new edge for Ysta.
Oh, did Snorms not fight the trainer?
No, he didn't actually.
Okay, yeah, we do have 2 evolutions on the card, which means all you have to do is just find 2 Eevees and evolve them, essentially.
Yeah, but Snorms has no Eevee information whatsoever at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Ysta does need a little bit more info to make that, turn that into something. He would need either Poliwrath Slowking or Dunsparce Driver and Wobbuffet and make him Meowth. Turn that into a goal or a bingo. But it's a good start.
It's a good start.
A lot of game left.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely see on Snorm's side, if that info does show up at all. Kenya was Ledian for those that missed it. And there's the Poliwrath Slowking, like I said, we'll see it on Snorm's side. So
Alright.
he doesn't know it yet, but well, actually, I don't know if he has Aerodactyl to do the Ammonites. I don't think there was any info on that. Snorms is a risk taker. He was paralyzed.
He has faith in this Dodrio.
I mean, it's working.
Only one of the heads were paralyzed. The other 2 were fine.
He's gonna say hi to Bill here. People try to avoid this cutscene sometimes, because it is 15 seconds or so that you just have to sit here and watch. But activating this does spawn Bill in Goldenrod City, where he will give you a free Pokemon, where if Snorms is going for 25 own, that will definitely help towards that.
Yep. It could
that
be...
and it could be anything on the card.
It could be anything. It could even be a fossil.
Would he teach over Fire Blast for Surf?
Yes, he did.
Not a bad idea. Fire Blast misses. Fire Blast only has 5 PP. Surf, means he doesn't even really need Submission anymore. Which Submission's terrible, so I'm happy for him.
Yeah, but Dodrio's special is also terrible, so I feel like Surf is only there as a ghost wall, or as a ghost clearance.
Well, I mean, even with rock and ground types and steel types, they usually lack in the special defense department, so anything with a water move typically takes out a rock ground type or a rock type or a steel type. Maybe not a steel type, definitely a rock and ground. Plus Dodrio's special 60, I found out yesterday.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, just as good as Fortress.
There's an Omastar.
Not quite what we're looking for here, but close enough. You know, we haven't seen it yet in this tournament, but it's never too late to see somebody breed for something. And here, Weiss is going to be very, very disappointed. He knows Snorms has this. Well, I think that was actually worth catching for Weista because currently he's got like a level, what, 3 or 4 Nidoran?
He's got a level 3 Nidoran. So I disagree with his play as well. Oh,
Yeah.
there's Ladybug. There's another flying poke.
Okay, at least we do see Weista now cognizant, you know, of his flying types. Trying to catch up on that. The info, the goal 6 different flying type doesn't lead to anything right this moment. But as he's picking up these goals and picked up that TM, he's realizing that it may have more of an impact later on. Oh, sorry, I apologize for that. We'll switch back over to Weista's audio for the cries. Apologies. Artillery's not on our card today, unfortunately, but it is a potential goal.
Yeah, saying Raikou is a Hitmonchan.
Yeah, we'll give you guys another round of guesses once Weista gets to the cries.
So since Weista didn't catch the higher level Nidoran, Nidorina would not be a terrible thing to catch instead of leveling it up all the way to evolve it, if it's in a good spot.
Wait, was that Fire Blast from Rhydon? That did like most of his health? What is this video game? Yeah, there's not a lot to talk about right now. The gamers. I was gonna try to say something about the game and the players at the same time, but the gamers came out. The gamers are just going through the motions right now. They're still missing a lot of info on the card, unfortunately. They're missing Mantine, Skarmory, Dunsparce, Girafarig, Wobbuffets, Aerodactyl, Kudo, Omanyte, and Arbok, Sandslash, and Mankey out as far as I know.
Poliwrath is being mean. Has Flamethrower for Scissor.
Everyone was having to roll out, so not even Scyther was saved. Well, I mean, I feel like Scyther may have more physical defense than Scizor has special.
They have the exact same special defense.
The special defense of Scizor is equal to the physical defense of Scyther.
Oh, sorry. Scizor has 100 defense and 80 special defense to Scyther's 80 and 80.
Wait, Scizor has 80 special defense?
Yep.
Why does it seem like less than that?
Because he dies to a match. Scizor actually has a lower health stat at 70. So the combination of subpar special defense and minuscule HP makes it so it feels like any special move hurts hard.
Okay, so Snorms is going to go ahead and make his way up the lighthouse. This is part 1 of obtaining the mineral badge. You need to climb to the top of the lighthouse and talk to Jasmine here, and she'll ask you to go to the next city, Steinwood City, to obtain medicine to cure the lighthouse's guide, Amphi. So, once you go across the sea, which you have to anyway to get to the 5th gym, you'll just simply talk to the pharmacist there and get the secret potion and come back up the lighthouse and give that to Amphi again. And then Jasmine will battle you for the mineral badge, so definitely up to opinions on when the best time is to do this. You know, ideally, as long as you're able to one-shot everything, it's fine to do it before you go to Sunwood City, especially since that gives you more experience to work with in Chuck's gym. But some people would just prefer not to do it before Chuck's gym because you're not sure if it's going to be on your path yet. Especially for Snorms. Well, Snorms might have it confirmed to be on his path. Yeah, because he actually has column 5 and row 2. Since they got Polygraph info. No, the Pokemon goals are only added to the card once you've caught it and it's registered in your Pokedex. Or caught or registered in your Pokedex. So if you trade and you get a Polygraph, that's fine. The ultimate thing is whether it is showing as registered in your Pokedex.
So Snorm's electing to face one extra trainer that gets the TM in the lighthouse. Makes sense while he's up here.
Yeah, because the big hang-up a lot of players have when getting the TM from the lighthouse is just the amount of fights you have to do to get to it. But since he's already up here doing most of the fights needed to get to it, what's one more fight, you know?
Yeah.
Plus, with the lack of info they have, it could be very good info for them.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, he saw a Zubat, so I guess that's one more flying type.
Yeah, but, you know, just generally this card's so barren. Or the ROM is so barren of info. Wait, they have a body slam TM now. What? I missed that. I think it might have been Morty's TM.
Probably. They didn't have it beforehand.
Or it could have been the Lighthouse TM also. I didn't see the number, I just saw it was before TM 45. Which the number he got from the Lighthouse was TM 43, so could have been the Lighthouse TM. Either way, he already has the move, so it's not a big deal. So there's another obtainable Pokemon here, Shucky, which this guy will give to you because he wants it to basically, you know, have safe refuge until the person chasing him stops chasing him. You never have to give it back, so...
Well, actually, the story behind him is the rival in this game stole his other Pokemon, which is why after this fight, after the next time you see Rival, he actually has a Sneasel now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the story. He had a Sneasel and a Shucky.
Let's see. Well, the Sneasel should be named then. That'd be really invested. It should be Sneezy.
Oh, I'd be so down for Sneezy.
Man, if they remake Gen 2 for a third time, they need to do that. Yeah, Weiss not incredibly behind, but, you know, since Snorm's path right now is essentially his path, he needs some things to go his way. He does have the Eevee intro I mentioned earlier, and he does have the Protect, Endure go over Snorms, but right now, those two goals give him nothing. He's gonna fight this lady, here. I don't believe a lot of people fight this trainer. That's Golem, but we already have the goals, never mind. Yeah, this card, this ROM, man. Oh, we totally forgot to change the audio for the cries.
Yeah. It'll be a mystery to everyone.
Just assume what you thought was right.
Oh, Snorms' revenge match against the unknown.
Yeah, see, look at that. That was not how it went at level 6 and level 9. Like, this part of the game is where the base stats of every single Pokemon start to shine. Because with all those level ups, they get additions to their stats. And Unknown doesn't get additions to its stats. Honestly, I don't know about UI lineage, but I could see this race coming down to...
Yeah. Essentially, how all the routes work is, in the water slots, there's 3 different slots at 60, 30, and 10% chance. And all the grass slots, there's 7 different encounters, and some of them are as low as 10% chance of finding the Pokemon. You could be on the right route, but you could spend 5 to 10 minutes looking for one Pokemon.
Yeah, so, unless you're a wizard with levels and how to repel trick them, it's very, you know, there's no consistent way to get the Pokemon you're looking for. But maybe that's the next step of the metagame evolving for Bingo, is learning the levels of each of the slots. And you're repelling with a certain Pokemon in the front to make sure you only get that encounter.
Just start nicknaming the Pokemon. It's like, alright, you're Route 44. You are only for Route 44 Pokemon.
You are my route level, my 10% on Route 44.
So when you have the secret potion, afterwards, the pharmacy actually has all of the medical needs you'll need in the game, pretty much. Your revives, your full heals, your potions.
Yeah, I never see myself checking there, honestly. Because he doesn't talk... I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just a regular pharmacy, even if you don't have the secret... Even if you don't have the trigger for the secret potion.
Essentially, it's like a mart, but you cannot buy Pokeballs there. It's only for medicine.
Yeah, it's the only other convenient place to get full heals at, so it's pretty good. I mean, the only other place you can really get full heals realistically is Goldenrod Department Store, but that's so slow.
So Shucky is now getting looked at. It is Alakazam.
Storm's checking his moves right there to see if he has Protect Detecting Door. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like I said, for ysta, it does nothing for him, and it would do nothing for Snorms equally.
I mean, we have Nidoking info is why Snorms is probably checking right now.
Oh, he has Nidoking info?
Nidoking was in the gym.
Oh, okay.
And he has we have Nidoran, so like Call 5 is free, so oh wait, not Call 5.
Yeah, Protect Detecting Door's on column 4 in row 1.
You're right.
Oh, he finds the Roamer!
Alright, here we go. The Roamer was Hitmonchan. ERC is correct.
Whoever said Hitmonchan, you're correct. It does nothing for him by catching it, except give him another Pokemon own. Really? Now we should wait for ysta to get the other one. Okay, ysta is fighting Eugene. I don't know why. Maybe just to get some emergency info.
Yeah, this is a fight that you normally would not face.
With the card that we have today, yeah.
Yeah.
Because there is... Oh, that's Arbok! Oh, that's huge!
Okay, that is... Okay, ysta is doing meme plays and it's working out for him.
Wait, it has Ember, hold on. Pause.
He'll be fine.
And Jolteon!
Okay. Ysta013 is coming in clutch here.
So, we were interrupted there, but basically you'd only do this goal, really, if the goal encounters Suicune on Route 42 is on the card, since fighting Eugene here does trigger a overworld Suicune to appear on Route 42, and that's typically how you get the goal. But with this card, there's absolutely no reason to fight Eugene, but he did give some very nice info. So, with Arbok Sandslash, you know, I hate to say it, I really don't want to say it, but it does nothing for him right this moment.
That's a very purple Spinarak.
Obnoxiously purple, one would say. Well, that doesn't count for Entei, Raikou, or Suicune. So, yeah, fighting Eugene does nothing to determine whether you can get the static Suicune or the Roamers. You can get those anyway without fighting Eugene.
Yeah, basically, as Snorms is shown here, you get a bunch of key items. One being the Clear Bell. And that Clear Bell allows you to, after being Morty, allows you to go up the Tin Tower. You face 3 stages, and you get to face Suicune. You do not actually need to trigger it.
Yeah, it might be a speed choice thing, but yeah, once you've defeated Morty and you've done the shiny event and talked to Lance, you can climb, you can fight the Elders and go to Tin Tower to catch this Suicune. Poliwrath is in Mount Silver. That's not good.
That's a dead goal then.
Well, this is quote unquote a race right now.
Yeah, Snorms still has that lead on progression. Has Fly, has already done the National Park trainers that ysta looked at for 1 second and said no.
But neither of these players can say they have a path right now. And that's really big, because you can get, 20, 21 goals and still not have 5 bingos. It's the way that the goals you don't have info on are arranged, it can work out that way.
Snorms getting that experience share, probably to give to that Nidoran, get that Nidoqueen ready to go.
So go ahead and climb the tower again to complete the Minnow Badge side quest. You know, unfortunately about that polygraph, but column 5 is still perfectly doable for him, so when I'm in a situation like that where I had a goal I had completely invalidated and a bingo, possible bingo removed, I just start working on what I know I can still do. Like, he still knows he can do column 2, and he still knows he can do column 5.
And beyond that, you have the center goal to defeat all 7 trainers on Route 44. That's a lot of info you can get from those 7 trainers.
Right, center goal accounts for 5 bingos, or 4. I think it's 4 actually.
There's 4.
Yeah, so it's 4 bingos, which is the most any single goal can give you. So the odds of at least one of those bingos being on your path at the very end is pretty high. So it's definitely worth going for, I think. And, you know, you could get traded by fighting 7 trainers with, you know, on average maybe having 2 to 3 Pokemon each. It's very, the odds are good that you might run into something. Alright, now we're on Ysta's side. He has completed Chuck, so he's gonna go get Fly. And we'll see what his plan is once he figures out the Polyrath's not a thing. Yeah, just to remind people who may not have been here at the very beginning, this race is the final match of Group F, and the winner of this will be the #1 seed of the group. Both of these players are currently 3-0 in the group. Eevee's in Union Cave.
Yeah, and Arbok was just, that was what, Route 35?
I missed the Arbok completely. I was hoping you...
I'm pretty sure the Arbok was just north of Goldenrod.
Okay. That's not bad.
Going there for a mystery berry anyways.
Why is that choosing to teach Fly and Sweet Scent to Nidoran instead of a normal flying type? I guess he doesn't have one, which is fine. Well, funny you say that, Blastic, because there is an area of Kanto they can access pretty easily. Tojo Falls is technically on the Kanto map. And when you go in there, you can't see it, but if you do pull up the Pokedex, it will still beep at you if it's in the right area. So
That is actually one feature I don't know if we've explained, but the Pokedex, if you're in the right area, it's a speed choice addition that's been added, that if you're in the right area, it will beep at you when you're looking at the area for the Pokemon you're looking for.
Yeah, like, for instance, if what you're looking for is an ice path, and it's on the 2nd floor, if you're on the 1st floor, it won't do anything, it'll just show you it's an ice path, but if you go down to that 2nd floor, when you open up the Pokedex's location, it'll beep at you, letting you know the Pokemon you're looking for is indeed on the 2nd floor. Instead of you having to check, like, every slot of ice path, you can narrow it down to a certain encounter table. This is gonna hit and caught the shiny. Not a bad idea, because it will evolve in 1 level if you can get that level on it, and that's good for 25 owned. Yeah, so I'm just, taking your advice and gonna go ahead and get started on Route 44. I don't think he's seen anything yet that's worth anything, but...
Another Nidoking, but we already have that info.
Yeah, I think it's still better to do what Snorms is doing right now with the Nidoran female, because yeah, he could just go get a Nidoking, but if 25 owned is one of his only possible bingos right this moment, it's definitely worth it to go through that Nidorina stage, just that's another Pokemon you have owned.
Yeah, and it's such a quick evolve. You needed 1 level, so I'm still surprised Ysta never elected to get the Sudowoodo.
Might have been angry. I've been there. Where you're just so angry at something that's an encounter, you just want it off your screen as fast as possible.
Yeah, it's like, you catch it, or you look at it, it's like, no, my Nidoran's fine. Who knows? Maybe we'll ask them later.
Yeah, we'll probably hear from these races after the race is over. And happy 1 hour and happy timer going off the screen time, everybody.
happy 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah, so they're going to Mr. Pokemon's house because this is where they get the Pokedex, and this is where Elm sent them to go. And then they're gonna get a call from Elm letting them know that something's happened at the lab, so they gotta go back and see what's going on.
Ah, something seems wrong. He got an experience share instead of a Pokedex. Weird.
I'm not sure if Weiss ever picked up the Rock Smash TM. I think he's gonna go do that right now, actually. Oh no, yeah, there we go. Yeah, after you've cleared the pseudo tree, that guy will give you a Rock Smash TM for being impressed or something.
Well, yeah, as a kid, I actually loved listening to the dialogue. This whole thing is, I keep punching this tree and it keeps wiggling. It's nothing's happening. And then he's impressed that it's like, wow, you got rid of the tree. Here, let me teach you how to smash rocks with your fists.
There's not really an optimal way to go about doing the Route 44 trainer since it is just a big circle. You can start at any point, but if you are wanting to go into Ice Path, I guess there may be an optimal order to go in at that point. But if you're not planning on going to Ice Path, then there's no difference in the way you choose to go.
Out of all these trainers, I don't think we actually got any information whatsoever on Route 44.
Are you trying to reverse psychology it to be one of these last couple Pokemon?
It's gonna be the last Pokemon. Last Pokemon's... No, never mind. Snorms has 16 TMs. He's gonna try to get some more. So he taught the Fire Blast. You buy that again. He can buy Sweet Scent again.
Yeah, and he can buy the other TMs that he didn't end up buying earlier. One of them is Egg Bomb. A bomb that can restore HP. I believe the only thing that can be is Egg Bomb. Or not Egg Bomb, Present, I mean. Yeah, it was Present. No, I don't think you randomly fight stuff now. They do have info that they can act on. Actually, that's a lie. Snorms has nothing he can act on. He has to just do what he has, and then...
Snorms can find a Sandshrew and evolve it to Sandslash.
Yeah, I was gonna say Snorms can just act on the info he has, but... Crickets.
Yeah, no, Snorms actually, by not doing some of the plays that Ysta went for...
Radio strats!
Radio strats, here we go.
So this radio's always in your room about Oak and Mary's talk show, Pokemon Talk. It will randomly spit out Pokemon locations in the grass around Johto. And things that it tells you about can be on the card.
One caveat to that is, it'll only tell you the route Pokemon. It will not tell you anything in caves or anything like that.
And the cool is so mischievously lovely.
Alright, so this is Weiss's time to catch up.
Well, okay, maybe there is something Storms can do. If he goes back to Route 30, he must have an idea that that's where Weista found the Protect Detective Door thing.
This is true. That is very true.
Now, there's not a lot he can do there. That's a trade poke for Weista!
Okay, Weista's... See, a lot of this comes down to mechanics, skill, but there still is like 30% of it is luck. And just finding a trade poke like that is huge. That puts row 3 right into Weista's lap, right there.
Yeah, so now Weista can do column 5, column 2, row 3, And that may be it for him, but that's more than Snorms can do, at least.
Yeah. See, another thing that you could do is, as opposed to waiting around, you have the underground pass. You can check coin case Pokemon. You can check Bill's poke.
Oh, yeah, there's the Arbok. I guess that's what Weiss was here for.
Yeah, Arbok was on this route. So after this, I think Weista goes for either Jolteon or Eevee. I mean, just go for Eevee, I suppose, if it's an easy catch. You go to the right spot.
Okay, so... Oh, wait, Weista hasn't gotten Mystery Berry yet. He probably won't here, because it'll tell Snorms where it is. Because there's only one consistent Mystery Berry, reasonably, in this game, and that's where it is. Yeah, he's gonna go defeat 44 trainers. He's gonna go check Electrodes now, actually. Now that he's talked to Lance, the Electrode section is completely done. There's no trainers here. So he is free to go check the traps and the Electrodes here. And that is 6 static Pokemon that can do anything. Honestly, I would have done that before Radius.
I agree with that. And especially, I can imagine Weissa might actually come down here at some point with 20 different TMs. It's a free TM.
Is that Machop?
I think so. No, it's Omastar.
Same thing. I smell... Do you smell that? I smell breed stripes.
No! Just because we have Ditto information and Omastar's right there.
Yeah? Oh, that's another flying type for...
That's a flying type. And seeing as Snorms already got rid of... has already made this Dodrio actually have a moveset. It's a normal flying for Teach It Fly, Strength, and
I don't know if he's taught Sweet Scent yet, but he can definitely teach Sweet Scent to you.
Oh, he definitely taught Sweet Scent.
He did?
I'm pretty sure he taught it to Nicania. Did he not?
He could have, I didn't see it.
I might be either that or Weista did.
Pidgeotto does not want to get in the ball. Now, we didn't see what the other trap is, but they do play their cries before they show themselves to you, and Snorms must have recognized the cry immediately. I sure didn't, but that's just the difference. That's the Snorms difference. I think we've got a hotly contested race right now. Like, Weista's catching up with the info he's gotten and the trade poke he's received. That's Golem. They already have that goal.
Right, Weista's Nidoran evolved.
That didn't take that long at all.
Yeah, no, I think the level 20 just seemed just so convenient. But
wait a minute, if it's Geodude, then I'm pretty sure it's a Vanilla. I'm pretty sure in Vanilla one of those things is a Geodude. One of those traps.
What? All the Electrodes are Geodude? One's a Geodude?
I think one of the traps is a Geodude.
Oh, okay, sorry. Fair enough.
Game. He's gonna catch this Tyranitar, I don't know why. Oh, it has Sweet Scent. I guess. It's like, oh, hey, Tyranitar, cool Tyranitar, and I'm just sitting here like, why does he want Tyranitar? I guess just another Pokemon known sounds good. But in that case, you might as well just about everything here. I mean, yeah, he's already got 20 TMs, so there's no reason to go further. I think we're going back to the radio friends. Maybe he's going to Ice Path?
Going Repellus through Ice Path is an option.
He almost went behind that trainer, just out of force of habit, but then he remembered that he already fought him.
I mean, you don't want to mess with your own movement. After a while, you get to muscle memory, and it's just down to a science. Growlithe is not a bad Pokemon to catch. Okay, he doesn't want to. Because you could just evolve it for a Firestone.
Change that statement. Snorms doesn't want it. That's a bad thing.
Hey, it's back! It's a sign.
No, it doesn't want it. I think he has like a number of Pokemon to where he's comfortable and he knows what he would need to do. Like, there's a chance he's just at like 24 right now and needs to just evolve in an arena. I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason for not.
So Snorms taught Whirlpool to the Drio here. Basically, it's a really weak move to.
Oh, he's gonna go fight Claire?
I don't think so.
Yo, if he fights Claire and then gets the waterfall that he just went right past, he could go to the Victory Road and fight Elite Four and then go to Kanto.
I think he's actually unlocking Blackthorn specifically for Dragonair potential.
Yeah, in case that's the trade poke he ends up encountering.
Yeah, he's going Repellus, basically getting a couple random slots. Here's another flying type for him. He's gonna go over there, get the fly point, and then if he finds a Dragonair, awesome. That's another option for trade pokes. Trade pokes that we could use are Abra for Goldenrod, Bellsprout for in.
There's a trade poke for Snorms!
There we go. There's a trade poke, Bellsprout, for Violet City.
Oh, that might kill. Bellsprout sucks. Alright, we're good. Yeah, Weiss is in here looking for the Eevee, utilizing that Dex area beep strategy we mentioned earlier. So, Eevee is not on this floor, it's actually on the bottom floor. Which is the same place they would go to fight the Lapras if they needed that. But that is a static Pokemon Weiss can actually check if you'd like to.
It is Friday, you do have the Lapras as an option, so yeah. It could be Poliwrath even, because that's...
The Snorm slot checking Ice Path.
I think so. I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot else to do, so while he's here, might as well.
Oh, he is gonna go check the Lapras. Yeah, he recognizes that it's Friday, and he didn't have to actually fight this Lapras. Oh, there's the Eevee. Okay, it's on the ground. He knows that now, at least.
Okay, cool.
Why would you... Okay, that survived way more than I thought it would. I know Scizor has only 60 special attack. That's an Eevee 11 levels lower.
Scratch that, 55.
Oh, it's 55 special attack?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Slowbro, or Slowking, or Slowpoke, whatever. It's gonna be a Slowking.
Yes, a future Slowking.
A Slowking in making. That brings row 2 back on the table for Westa.
Weiss actually just needs to play a little bit of cleanup, and he's building himself a nice little path.
He has column 2, column 5, row 2, row 3. He just needs one more possible bingo. Wait, well, do they have... There's Storm! There's Mantine!
Well, there we go. That's a flying type, and that is Call for row 4. Mystery Berry is free, and he has the Dodrio information.
What is this video game, dude?
Union is the play. It's the place to be.
Yeah, he's out of here. Wait, no, he's speed sensing. Why?
He's gonna get a second Eevee, so he's got Eeveelutions. He doesn't have to come back.
He doesn't need Eeveelutions. He can't do anything with Eeveelutions.
I'd say just...
I guess for 25 different owned as well.
Well, yeah, that's actually in his path for sure.
Tyrogue. I mean, it's level 20, so if you get that up one level, that's another evolution. Just another thing to have. I think he's... No, he's still just looking for the Eevee. That's fine. I mean... I wouldn't look this long for it, honestly. If you really, truly, truly need it, you can come back. But you have a path without it, friend. So the path for Weister right now is top left to bottom right, TLBR, call 2, call 5, row 2, row 3. As a doable path that he doesn't actually need the evolutions for, so I do think this is a mistake, what he's doing right now. He may not have realized that his path has changed. I mean, unless he has secret Aerodactyl Caboodle Ammonite info I don't know about. Yeah, he's moving on. That's good.
Hang on. There's a Dunsparce getting traded over to Snorms here.
Is that a Dunsparce?
I never get to use my emote in chat, but here we go. It is a Dunsparce.
Yo, that's sick. I'd love to say that helps Snorms, but broken record. That does nothing for him right now.
I mean, it gives him options.
Yo, we got a normal box.
Open it, see what's inside.
I don't actually know where you go to see what's inside that. That's an Aerodactyl! He knew! The foresight!
The big brain plays by ysta have all paid off.
Dude, this is why he was looking for the Eevee. He knew. He knew. Now he's staying for that Eevee. I want you to know that. He's staying for that Eevee now. Never mind, he's leaving. Goodbye, ysta.
He has Jolteon. Basically, he's seen all the slots, so I don't hate him looking for Jolteon at some point. Here's the thing. Does he need Call 3? What does he have here?
No, he doesn't need Call 3. If he's doing row...
got row 1 now.
He doesn't need Call 3.
Yeah,
I think his
row
path
1,
is now...
row 3.
His path is now row 1, TLBR, column 2, column 5, and row 3. Right?
I think so. Like, he just has so many options is the problem. It's like, what is the most efficient in timing?
I think he has 7 windows open to him right now. He has the possibility to do row 1, row 2, row 3, call 2, call 3, call 5, and TLBR. That's 7 bingos he has the option to do. So we can skip 2 of them.
It doesn't matter which way he goes. He just needs to start collecting.
Checking all of his moves for Protect, Detect, Door. No luck.
Unlucky.
Yeah, Snorms does have our first bingo, our first 2 bingos of the match with row 3 and column 5. Let's see what the Bill's poke is.
Mr. This.
Not having the moves he needs.
That's another different Pokemon owned. So Snorps is now going to basement, gonna get the coin case, I imagine.
At this point, this is ysta's game to lose. I'm gonna say it. Unless something game. Oh, he's actually leveling up that Sandshrew. Does that help him though? That lets him.
We don't have information on Mantine Skarmory, so no, and there's no Mankey Meowth info.
Maybe he thinks Mantine Skarmory and Aerodactyl Caboodle Ammonite were game corner pokes because of how quickly they're marked next to each other.
Maybe.
There's a
Nidoking was here all along. I mean, there's a jump up there. If you want to spend like.
Was that jump up? I thought it was Jigglypuff. I guess we'll see again here.
Reading's hard. It was Jigglypuff.
Okay, so now that's Nidoking form. That's just another Pokemon owned. No big deal.
Nidoking was free all along.
Snorm's going to go check here. He doesn't have any options. Oh wait, was that Protect?
That is Protect on Nidoking. That's huge.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, You know, I'm getting tired of saying this, but it does nothing for him.
It's set up for a potential future. I'm...
Sounds like copium to me. He's gonna catch this just to have it, I suppose. We're 25 owned. But, you know, Snorms needs something to happen soon. Otherwise, ysta is just gonna run away with this.
Yeah, Trader Pokemon is free, Mystery Berry is free. 90 Scene is gonna... He just hasn't taken a look in a while.
I didn't see what he's trading for. Does he know he has 90 Scene, or is he just working on the assumption that this is his 90 Scene Pokemon?
It's for a Psyduck.
Okay, nothing special then. Unless it's holding a mineral badge, in which case it would save him a little bit of time.
No, it'll hold Mystery Berry.
Back to the radio for Snorms! This can be fruitful, especially for Snorms. I've seen it. Quillfish not on today's card, just like Corsola wasn't either. They actually share a goal, but they're not on today's card. Heart meltingly groovy.
Cleffa, a baby Pokemon, also not on the card.
Yeah, Ho-Oh was on the card. Was on the radio earlier, which is another thing that's once again not on our card. Yeah, Mantine's Farm would actually be game-changing for Snorms.
Well, yeah, just finding Mantine would get him one
That'd give
goal.
him the diagonal. That would give him row 4. That would give him column 4.
Yeah, that would give him like 3 bingos right there. Actually, yeah, Mantine
Oak's
would
looking at the card to make sure nothing's on it.
What?
Somebody in chat said Oak's looking at the card and making sure he's not saying anything that's on it. That's crap for a good phone, but he already has the Dunsparce. Poor Snorms. Yeah, man, you know what? If Snorms' trade poke and ysta's trade poke were reversed, this would be fantastic for him. As a mineral, not on the card. I don't think that's on our card anymore.
Nope, not anymore.
Charmeleon, also not on the card.
Oh.
Wait, Poliwag on 30. That is something. You know, you'd say if he's desperate, which, spoiler alert, he very much is.
But even at that, on Route 30, what level would that be?
5 maximum.
Yeah, so... Yeah, no, even... Yeah, no, I don't think it's ever worth it. You're not gonna level it up. ysta's just gonna go check out for Pidgeot here. You're never gonna go level up a Poliwag from 5 to all the way to Poliwrath.
I believe he had 5 flying types, so he only needs 1 more. Oh, there's Arbok for Snorms. Where is he? Did he get the info?
I don't think so.
Where did that come from? Oh, he's going to Tojo. Oh, that's what happened. Maybe to see if Poliwrath is in there. You know, whenever there's something on the card you need, it's always in Tojo Water that's canon.
Sadly, he's checking on the ground.
That's
I mean, Fearow. I mean, Flying type.
Oh, and ysta finds his Pidgeot, actually.
So that gives him an avenue for Call 5, Row 5.
Yeah, it's another normal flying type that you can just, you know, teach cut, strength, and fly, and hopefully it has one normal move just sitting on there. Or a flying move. Eradicate, not on today's card. Speaking also not on today's card. Oh, there's a Dodo for ysta. Perfect damage, actually. I don't want to say Snorms is giving up, but he's gonna need a miracle. I'm pretty sure all ysta needs is 20 different TMs.
Evolve his EVs. And check his Pokedex, because he'll probably be at 25 different owned.
Yeah, I guess he's not going for Mineral Badge. I guess Row 2 is the one he decided to forsake.
Yeah. I mean, it depends how many TMs he has.
Yeah, this is not going well for Snorms.
You hate to see it.
I mean, you definitely don't want to have racers doing this. Like, when it's a good, clean run, and it's like, you know, down to who, you know, gets what they're looking for first, that's great. But at this point, we have one racer who has no info on, no direction on where to go from here. So, it's not, like I said, it's not what you want to see. That should be 4 sharing its move for ysta, yeah, alright. And that is also 2 evolutions for ysta. So and that is also 25 owned for ysta, I guess you check.
But that's game.
It is game. Let me have him check his dex. 26 owned, and he's done. Congratulations to ysta. Let me see if we can get ysta here for an interview. They're in our green room right now, so they'll probably join when they're ready. Yeah, just a rough break for them. Hey, ysta.
Well, how do you run Fortress? Like, how is it even possible for you to get it?
It's not. It takes a lot of willpower, so I respect this Azor. But
Yeah.
that was. Oh, I don't know how to describe it.
I
Oh, we were
think
saying
everyone
EGX
is a little bit dumber for having watched that.
I definitely lost a lot of brain cells.
Yeah.
I was saying ysta need a lot of things to catch up and take over Storms' lead, but I didn't expect it to go quite like that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 poke goals, 0 info.
Yeah, everything was in Union. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so it started where ysta fought the trainer on Route 35, the bug catcher next to the cut tree, and that trainer had Eevee. And that Eevee info led him to the bottom floor of Union. And Eevee was there, and Mantine was there, and the static Lapras was Aerodactyl.
Union was the play.
And the radio, well, it's usually fruitful. Not today, unfortunately.
You found every other goal.
Yeah,
Yep.
like every goal that's not on our card was on the radio, which was sad. There was Polywag, somebody pointed out, but that's not an adventure I think you wanted to go on.
Which was? Sorry, I missed that.
Oh, the radio spat out Polywag once.
I ran at 30. I wasn't gonna like give it 20
yeah,
levels.
yeah,
no thanks.
Definitely agree.
Oh, it could have
How
been.
you didn't mention Slowpoke as well in Search for
Oh yeah,
Union.
Slowpoke was down there too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yikes.
it's dumb. No, Snorms, I was at least a good like 7 minutes behind you in terms of progression.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I listened to the radio for like 5 minutes and then
Confirm.
just was grinding random encounters
yeah.
for a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, you're both moving on. That's pretty good. This was just a purely determined seeding, and Storms with a 3-1 record, you will be in like the top echelon of, you know, second seeds. So your seeding should still be pretty good. But I think this is the end of our group here. Unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
This race really didn't matter. So
Yeah, it didn't.
There's
It wasn't
no-
like life or death. It was just.
There's no
Yeah,
major consequences.
it
wasn't
didn't
something
matter, which is why did we have to play through this dumb mob?
that- I mean, yeah, 131. You got a decent time for having little to no info.
I mean,
Ysta-
in terms of strats, I played well.
yeah, no,
there's
Ysta, I would give you
Jack's
props.
flowing to
Facing
Sacred
you
Fire.
scene gave you crucial
Yeah.
information.
Now, Snorm's joke.
Oh, you
that
seen
we
with
were
just for the
getting-
levels I could survive.
Snorm's joke that we were getting dumber watching that. I was actually getting dumber watching you kill things with smog. That hurt. That hurt to watch. And I was upset it was so effective.
It wasn't really though, but 3 fights in a row I got walled.
It was 2-shotting Chikaritas. It was perfectly fine.
Yeah, I mean that's nothing, but yes, no, 3 fights I got walled in a row. I got walled on the Heracross with Sacred Fire, running a Caesar. Then I
Yeah.
fought Rival, and then I got Blizzard Frozen for 20 turns. And then I decided to fight the first National Phonebook tournament. I was just walled. So
Yeah, you were not going to use
I,
smog on a ghastly.
I took a huge risk with my main because it literally is normal only. So if I had
We were
seen
saying
a
that
rock
was gonna
type
get-
before I
you were
got
gonna get punished for
submission,
that. Yeah.
Snorms,
yeah, I know.
You used all of your luck up at the beginning of the race, facing no ghosts,
Yep.
and then then all the unlucky came afterwards.
Yep.
Yeah, well, we'll see you guys here in like a week or two whenever bracket stage starts. Yeah,
Good game to both you.
For seed 4-0. We'll definitely put you up and near the top of where you can be. Did you guys have any final closing thoughts on the race? Any bad things you want to say about a certain bot? Or putting you
Again,
through that?
I think it's probably best I don't say anything.
yeah. Race didn't matter, which is a question of why we had to go through this.
Just for formality, I guess. Man, we're making people that have tying records do tiebreaker races, so definitely when records are still in question, we need to play through all the races in the group. But yeah, stick around, y'all, for our next match. Let me go ahead and pull up our schedule and let you know when that's going to be. Our next match is actually tomorrow at 3 p.m. We have Asazus versus Zethno. That will also be restreamed to SpeedGaming Espanol. So definitely recommend checking that out. Once again, it's at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. ysta013, thank you guys so much for competing today and putting up with this garbage. And we'll see you guys here in a week or two for the bracket stage.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks,
Alright.
thanks for watching, everybody.
So.